welcome back, man. You were just here, what, a couple months ago?
Yeah, it's been, what, 10 weeks? 10 weeks since my last fight. I fought in December 13th. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be back in Vegas, back, you know, at the MGM. And period, just being back fighting. And I'm excited for this this fight because, you know, about, you know, just everything about it, you know, being on NBC, Prime TV, being a different walkout, being a different arena, being just the conference was different, everything. So, you know, I'm really excited.
And, you know, you talked about skilling the show. You basically did that in the last fight.
Exactly. You know, I'm not new to this. I've done it before, you know, and it's not like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go in there and I put it in my mind, I gotta steal the show. No, it just comes natural because, you know, I'm a fan-friendly fighter. You know, I go in there and I laid it out. I give him my all, and having a tough opponent such as Arutro Santos, it helps a lot. You know, it takes two to dance, it takes two to tango, it takes two to box. And if this guy brings a good fight and you know, just brings the best out of Mares, it's just gonna make it a better fight, an easier way to steal the show.
And, you know, you always end up with these type of fights. It's like Mares said, you know, you have Mexicanos in a ring. Yeah. It's just kind of what happens when you have, you know, even with Puerto Ricans and Latinos. What is it about you fighting, especially other Latinos, that just brings that, like, that rivalry or that type of, you
know what it is? In our race, Latinos are like, oh, if this guy did it, you know, I'm gonna beat him. You know, I could do it. I don't. Why is he the Mexican, you know, guy that, or the Latino that's sending that message? You know, why is he the champion? I could be the champion. So it's all sorts of things. But at the end of the day, you know, all these fighters, all these cards, any of these fights could be a main event. Honestly, if, you know, I couldn't even tell which one was going to be a main event between Keith Thurman and Broner. I didn't even know which one it was, to be honest. And, you know, with me fighting that card, it makes it that special. I'm excited, you know, fighting, like you said, two Mexicans fighting, going war to war, an ex-Olympian as well. So, you know, I'm just excited, ready to see the show, ready to look good, and, you know, ready to do my thing. You know, I won the fight already in training camp. I worked my butt off. I worked really hard, and it's going to pay off. I'm going to look spectacular.
And, you know, we got to ask you this question. I'm sure everybody else asked you too. May 2nd, we finally got it. Mayweather and Pacquiao.
I know,
how do you see that fight playing out? Oh man,
it's a dream come true for a lot of us, you know, boxing fanatics. I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not as excited if it would have been 2 years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. But, you know, it's still an exciting fight. You know, two of the best fighters are facing each other, I can't wait. I don't know how it's gonna play out. You know, I could tell you Mayweather's gonna win the fight because that's how I feel. But man, Pacquiao's Pacquiao. You know, he's got the power, he's got the ability to move, he's got the legs, and you know, he's a warrior. He throws a lot of punches. And even Mike Tyson, I heard an interview where Mike Tyson says that you know, that Pacquiao has trouble with fighters that throw a lot, and Mayweather's not a fighter that throws a lot. So, you know, everybody has their own opinion, different. So we won't know until they fight each other. So it's just an exciting fight.
So a guy like Arturo Reyes, you know, he comes from Mexico. This is like his jackpot, his lottery. A lot of people sometimes will give you the credit for fighting these type of guys, but are they kind of more dangerous? You know, like Arturo Reyes,
they
already beat Montiel in the fight. They get the decision. Is it hard because, you know, they're coming in here hungry to beat you?
Yeah, you know what? I try not to pay any attention to you know, bad critics. The fans are always gonna talk good or bad, you know, regardless of who you have in front of you. And at the end of the day, it's me, you know, me against a fighter in the ring. And yeah, it makes him more dangerous because he's more hungry. He's got nothing to lose, and you know, he just goes out there and lays it all out. So I just gotta be ready. Like I said, I train like if I was fighting any world champion out there. If I were to tell me, Abner, you know what, your fighter's sick, he can't fight. You're fighting, you know, Johnny. You're fighting Leo tonight. I'll be more than ready because I train just as hard.
Did you get to see any of his fights outside of his record?
Yeah, of course.
What do you know about him?
You know what? I don't really look at fights. I've always said this, and I don't. I let my trainers do that. And based on what they told me, he's a fighter that comes forward. He's a fighter that, you know, he's well guard. He always, you know, well guard, comes forward, never pulls back, throws a lot of body work, body punches. So, you know, that lets me know that, you know, he's a typical type of Mexican fighter that just is gonna come looking for a fight, which is good. You know, it's gonna make me wanna box more. It's gonna make me wanna throw more punches and
come with me and ask me any questions?
Yeah.
He's right there. He might leave. All
right.